Alrighty, everyone. So I am a part of Ukiyo, and we just won the 30th Guild Grand Tournament. As you can see, we're rocking all the hats here. And so I figured I would go over each of the matches, kind of give you my insight, and do some commentary on the matches. The first team that we're up against is Zinc. They have been really good in the past. They ranked 5th, so during the ranked guild battle period, they were very successful. Let's see what happened. So this is going to be a little bit slower build. Both teams have Lancers. Their Lancer doesn't go straight off the bat. So slight advantage to us, I suppose. And it's basically first team to uni has advantage. We uni first, but they counter right away. And the Croit field is massive. That is an Anguish field, which means that Sarah is not going to be giving us any uni gauge gains. And we actually get uni down as well. So this is very bad for us. Can we recover? We're actually the next team to uni, and we're clearing the Anguish field. So that's good. That means that we'll be able to go back to gaining uni a little while. And we're still slowing them down, but they just can't slow them down enough. I mean, they get uni off next, and it is still anyone's match. They're getting rid of our bonus field, so we go straight back to racing. And we get off the Croit. Now, Croit is pretty massive here because they just threw 2 monsters that don't give them a field. So they're going to have Anguish field. They're also going to get uni down and time sliced. Pretty big. We also get time sliced, but the monsters that they threw weren't super punishing. They definitely could have done a better job there. Now, the Ignis field is super devastating right there. That is an Anguish field, and we are not clearing it. In fact, we're actually getting rid of their Anguish field with the Star-Lord. And we trade it for a lockdown on what looks like everyone except for the Lancer. And in just a couple of seconds, they are completely fine. This is still anyone's match. I mean, we're swapping in backline. They still have a lot of their front line in, but they do have 1 backline member in, at least to our knowledge. And this is a huge monster. This is World Element. This indicates that they can look to end this right here. They kill a few of us. Oh yeah, look at that damage. They're absolutely in charge of this match right now. We get the snipe off, but they only need to kill 3 more of us to get into Crystal Assault, and we still need to kill 4 of them. Now I swap in and use Star-Lord. This was a mistake. Should have waited. You see Anguish field is slowly expiring, and my Lloyd did not uni-gauge gain our team. And that leaves us completely exposed. The only good news so far in this uni is that those monsters are not particularly strong. It looks like only 3 of them got the buffs. Now that is actually one-shottable. They can absolutely kill our crystal here if they are strong enough. We really have to be worried about that. There's nothing really to talk about right now. I mean, we're just preparing for the clash, if there is one. I mean, look at that, 20 seconds left, and they are more than halfway done with our crystal. They should absolutely be able to one-shot here, and the field, they just lost their field at the 30% crystal crack. Shut off their field, and it slowed their damage drastically. Now it comes to a clash. Now keep in mind, they have field protect and we have field auto break. So we need to throw 2 field monsters, and they're throwing wind. And so we counter with fire. Really, really nice counters on what the fuck is that top right monster? That is a troll monster if I've ever seen one. It's like 30 cost, and we are on 44 cost monsters. The Cosma is crazy. But the Lloyd double time slice is massive. First 2 monsters, both time slice. We are using more than enough fields to have an advantageous field, and only one of them is left. Now there's no way that they can kill because we have the rook. Even if we didn't just need to kill 4 of them right there, there's no way, absolutely no way, that we would be in a bad position. Oh my gosh, look at that damage. In the first, the 70% breaks the crystal, or 70% break on the crystal. Slows us down, removes our field for a little bit. The time slice. Oh, it's actually a reflection. They used reflection right there. Now, if they used a potentially better 30% crystal, it might have been detrimental, but that one wasn't too hard. Monster Zinc has been really good in the past, but they haven't made GGT in the last couple runs. They still did really well in the ranked guild battle period. So not taking any points away from them. And the next team is Death Star. They ranked 26th. So they did not do very well. And I'm not super familiar with Death Star. I don't think that they don't typically go super deep into the guild grand tournament. So let's get into the match. They're running a ninja front line. Ninja being super powerful, as it is a 1 second character. It's the only 1 second swap in the entire game. It is super flexible. It makes it really hard to lock down a team, and we are the first ones to use. Now, do they respond? They do not, and it is pretty much over at this point. The Sarah removes their, it gives us buff, it gives us uni, gives us uni gauge gain, and it reduces their status ailment by 100%. So that allows that star monster to rejection basically all of them. Now the treasure hunter Minchi did survive, and now we are throwing Wind Symbiote. The idea there is we're going to pressure stake them so they can't swap. And now they are basically sitting ducks. We swap in the back line, throw 2 Unigauge monsters. Now this is actually bad right here. We shouldn't have matched because, as you can see, the match of the star takes time, which means that their debuffs are actually going to start expiring. So let's see if we can get off the winning unis before they're able to move. Again, huge misplays by them. They should be trying to kill us as quickly as possible if they have any damage on the front line. Now, it's possible that they don't have any damage on the front line. But in that case, of course, they can't really do anything. We have advantageous field. We just killed them. Now we have pretty solid buffs all across the board. So this should be a pretty easy one-shot. Yeah, look at that damage. The 70% comes out, and they are just absolutely doomed. Absolutely doomed. The 30% crystal break comes out, and we beat that. We destroyed their crystal in 18 seconds. It didn't even take us half the time. I think Death Star was probably our only easy-ish fight. I mean, when you're in the Guild Grand Tournament, none of the fights are easy. But if you're unfamiliar with a guild like that, there's always a chance that they surprise you. Now, Redbeard Pirates, being notorious for an absolutely incredible guild, they ranked 7th in ranked guild battles. and they are very well known as being great Guild Grand Tournament players. They go deep almost every single time. And so we're swapping it up. We don't have a Lancer this time. I have double Cleric. And we win the Uni. Can they respond? Oh, they do. Oh my gosh, they respond. But what is that? So the Lloyd is massive, right? It uni-gauge downs them and uni-gauges up us. And then the Croit applies Anguish Field so that they can't uni-gauge gain, and it also uni-gauges them down, and it uni-gauges us up. So we basically gain uni, and they lose all of it. So now we Lloyd into Symbiote and Ignis, reapplying all of those incredible buffs like Anguish. Look, 4 out of their 5 members can't move, but the cleric, he survived with the bubble, and the bubble was massive. The cleric cleanses the entire enemy team. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that bubble actually just saved it, and they just straight up killed us. They are trying to get Uni, and this is still anyone's game. Look. 3 of our backline members are dead. This is incredible. Their fight is incredible. Now, both of those monster throws kind of meh in this position. The light aqua that they threw basically protects their entire team and prevents them from getting locked down again. So we can't Ignis, win Symbiote, and absolutely shred them. We get off an amazing field right there. World Element is a crazy field, and they have the advantage right now. They absolutely have the advantage right now. It's a 3v4. We kill one of them. And if they uni, it could just be over right here. And we get off the uni first, but they uni twice. Oh my gosh, the double uni. And those buffs will be insane. The question is, can Pirate live? If Pirate lives, we have a chance. He doesn't apply Anguish Field to the enemy side. But, oh my gosh, the Karma. Look at their buffs. Look at their buffs on the left side. You can barely see it, but they don't have hardly any buffs. They have no buffs. Let's see the damage. 5 seconds in, and they haven't even cracked the 70% barrier. There's no way they get the one shot off. This is going to a clash. They pop our 70% barrier. They're still wailing away at it. You know, they're actually doing pretty darn well. They're probably going to crack the 30% barrier. They crack the 30% barrier, and that is massive. That is massive. That means that no matter what we do, if they go into Crystal again, they absolutely win. So we have to win it right here. There is no other option. We have to win it here. Both teams using rooks, so neither team can kill. And the counter comes out. We get 3 fire against 2 wind, and we will be absolutely winning this uni. I'm curious what happened to one of them. Why did they, maybe they couldn't get uni. It's possible that rook did not get uni in their crystal assault. And if that's the case, and they absolutely, they probably would have lost the throw anyway. But that is tragic when it does happen. And we are only able to kill 3 of them. Let's see what type of unis they have left. And the time slice is massive. Oh my gosh, the field! We don't have an advantageous field, and we can't swap. It pressure stated us. This is gonna have to be a clash, a round 3 clash. There's no way. We have to clash again. We're not gonna be able to one-shot. Not with this. This is absolutely tragic. Are we even going to be able to pop the 70% there? Yeah, I think we got the 70%, but you know, this is always a scary position. Rooks, not known for their ability to be uni, so it's always a little bit dangerous. Now, I think we have enough blooming blackouts from K. We should be fine. And the blooming blackout gives the entire team 5 uni, except for yourself, of course, but great way to both attack the crystal and gain uni. This is going to a clash. Both teams going to use rooks, and they insta-jump. They don't even use the rook, they insta-jump. What is that? The star! The star! They threw double time, and we don't counter. We don't counter. We just lose that. We just lose. We have to live in order to have a chance at winning. Whoever wins this bout is going to come out on top. There should be enough damage on both sides. The field is massive. It helps increase our defenses. And we have all bubbles. Oh my gosh. We threw a 5 uni. We already clashed and we kept the bubbles because we didn't. Oh my gosh. We kept the bubbles, and the bubbles kept us alive. Christian would absolutely be dead. Kay would probably be dead. Sid would probably be dead. Oh my gosh. Now the time slice Lloyd and the second time slice come out. They have no buffs. They have no buffs. Can we kill? This is absolutely massive. If we get that rook, it's an insta win. It's an insta win because we can use devoted sacrifice and they will not be able to kill us. And we don't kill the rook. This is going to a straight battle. Both teams. Devoted sacrifice. Oh my gosh. Oh my, the devoted sacrifice drops and the time slices give us the advantage. They had no piercing moves. We had bubbles and we absolutely shred them out of the crystal. Now we don't have a field. They used a field stop ability. So we're gonna have to finish this out with no field, but I think round 3 should be enough. Now remember, you do get a massive bonus damage on crystal on round 3 and after to prevent the game from going on endlessly. And there it is, 12 seconds left. Man, that was an intense match. You can see Redbeard Pirates, absolutely a top tier guild. There was many instances in that fight, I believe, that honestly it could have gone either way. Only a few questionable throws throughout the entire match. And next we're going against Simplicity. Now, they ranked 2. They're also notorious in the Guild Grand Tournament. They're a fantastic guild. They've done so well so many times. They've won the Guild Grand Tournament, I believe, 4 times. They're tied for the most wins, if I remember correctly. And we are running double Lancer into no Lancers. So this is going to be whether or not their soldiers can taunt the Lancers and whether or not their cleric is on top of cleansing their racers. Look at that. Look at that. Look at 3. Look at 3. Zakin isn't even moving. He's completely cost trained. And is it over? They managed to get a uni off, but it doesn't matter. Their entire team is going to be completely uniless, and we are going to be at max uni. They are about to get locked down completely. They're not going to be able to uni at all. The best hope in this case is probably to swap out, and the frenzy is huge. That purple bubble around them, that frenzy, means that Lloyd will not apply the status ailment reduction, and it still hits 3. It still hits 3, and 5 and 2, the Simplicity, still absolutely in this match. It is a race to uni again. We swapped in backline and they just one-shot. Oh my gosh. Who did they one-shot? Oh my gosh, that was massive. Shiro is down. We get the Unigate gains and the Uni. Can we finish this out? We need to throw at least 2 fields, 2 bonus fields for us to allied fields, or it's over. And they are absolutely still in this. They're going to swap in and they're going to go straight for damage. This is a full damage match. How does 5 not have Uni? They definitely just got fed. So we just double fielded. That's really good that we have field. Only 3 of our players got those buffs. Only 3 of our backline players. And those are both really good monsters. Looks like we're probably going into Crystal with just 3. So only 3 of us are buffed up. And Pirate is actually staying in because one of our backline members died, which means that we are already getting it off to a slow start. Shiro just now coming into the match. We popped 70%. Oh my gosh, look at the damage. Look at the damage. It's not even halfway done. We cracked both of them. It's over. It's over. Right here, it's over. We have 18 seconds. There's no way. It's over. Look at the damage. My goodness. Absolutely incredible match. So we just won our semifinal match. I am actually going to play Mystic 9's semifinal match to give you kind of a taste of who they are, because they're the ones who won. They're actually a Chinese guild. Most Chinese guilds don't do very well in the Guild Grand Tournament. That's because they're on Schedule D, and Schedule D doesn't have a lot of competitive guilds, so they don't get a lot of good practice. Most of the time, they get knocked out, so seeing a Chinese guild in the finals is massive. Both teams running a lot of Uni down. We got 2 Lancers on the right and Ninja. And the other team is also running. War Room is running 2 Lancers as well. Now the Aqua is massive, but the Lloyd is going to Uni gauge up War Room and Uni down Mystic 9. It's another race to Uni. Oh my gosh. Dion with the massive kill on that Ninja. Ninjas are so valuable. The 1 second swap. Look, and they have another Ninja. They have another Ninja. Croit is huge. The Anguish field we've talked about before, and the Time Slice is going to be incredibly strong here. Now it looks like a lot of the members of War Room are starting to swap in their back line. Unigauge gains for Mystic, trying to lock them down. They kill Mega Min. Ooh. I believe that monster Time Slices and applies 100% buff to the entire team. And they swap in a Rook. So the DS will prevent any death. Now there's a chance that they die now, but a little bit late. And the Insanity. Look at that. They're just throwing Uni after Uni. And the Insanity prevents War Room from even moving because it basically puts your character on CPU mode. And they're just Uni one after another. Look, they threw another Uni. Oh my gosh. Wait, did they have Lancers doing damage? Look at that, they have 2 Lancers. And they have a Rook. I mean, I'm fairly certain that Ninja is damaged. And they are straight into the Crystal. Is that enough? Lancers not known for their massive damage in PvE. So this is actually worrying. I mean, and the Rook can do a lot of damage. Rooks absolutely can do a lot of damage, but he's not even attacking. He's using a bunch of healing moves. and it looks like they're running double ninja frontline, or a double ninja backline, that the ninja on slot 5 was a frontline member. So that makes me think that they have some players in reserve in the back line just in case weird strategies come out and the ninjas allow for the really fast swap. They broke the 70% and the 30%, and it's not enough. Yeah, that was my big worry right there. Was Lancers really not known for their damage. Ninjas also really struggle with damage. Even with the 160 buff, it's not enough. And the last second swapping with the DS, that was risky. That was so risky. Oh my gosh. And it looks like Mystic 9 absolutely wins this Unigauge fight. Now, the Time Star Light Dark Throw is a very notorious one. Lots of guilds do it. And it is very easy to gain lots of Unison defense against those specific elements, because you expect this. I mean, when you're going into Guild Grand Tournament, you're going to be facing a lot of this type of throw. Oh my gosh, they took so much damage. The abstraction was huge. They threw abstraction monsters. It disables your Xenos gear, and that allows for massive damage. But the time slice, it doesn't matter if they, it's got to be over, right? Oh, wait, no, the wind shear ninjas are gonna wind shear. It's gonna be over. Wait, the ninja swapping out? Wait, double DS, no wind shear? How is War Room not dead right now? The 1 second swap allows for them to apply a field, which I feel like is not actually that great right now. And this is a fight to the death. Oh my gosh. And they're straight up losing. Mystic 9 is losing the fight. Lancers are really, really fast, so you got to be worried about the Lancers. Both teams are going to have DS right now. It's got to be a mistake right there. Their ninjas have to have wind shear. Cloud Cutter? No wind shear? Oh my gosh. The Rook has 1 HP. Oh my gosh, they threw a second uni. The Rook has 1 HP and he's dead. And it's over. It's over. If Mystic 9 gets into the guild, if they go to Crystal, it's over. And it's done. It's done. There's nothing War Room can do. So this is Mystic 9. As you can see, an excellent guild. They really fought to the bitter end. It's quite confusing, honestly, that they don't have wind shield. But I suppose when you're running frontline ninjas, there's a possibility that you just run out of slots. I don't know how that's possible, considering that they have double the slots of basically every other class, but they won. It's also a possibility that they didn't really fight a lot of guilds. I mean, a lot of good guilds in China probably don't use that field. So this is the finals match, and they ranked number 1. I didn't even notice that. Rank 1 versus rank 9. Now, this match literally just happened. I'm recording it the night of, so I can kind of talk about some of the mistakes. Look at Shiro. Shiro in a 4. Just sitting there. Just now swapping to the front line. We are absolutely at a disadvantage right off of the bat. There's no excuse for that. That was unfortunate, bad timing. I know Shiro was having some problems. Or maybe it was Sid was having some problems. One of them was crashing. But let's get back to the match. So, Aqua Throne, that means that their team is going to be non-lockable, but the Anguish Field and the Unigauge down means that they're going to have to build more than us, and we instantly throw the Lloyd. Now, the Lloyd, I'm not a big fan of the Lloyd here because it gets rid of Anguish Field, but they already got rid of Anguish Field. So the Lloyd is actually just helping us uni faster. I think that was still a pretty good throw. Again, they can't be locked down because of Aqua. Aqua applies overcast to the entire team, so they can't be locked. And so we have to throw time slicing monsters. And I throw a time slice monster, and we absolutely win this. Now the question is, actually, this when you're in the finals of the Guild Grand Tournament, it's so stressful. I don't even really remember what happens after this. But we time slice their Overcast off, and we can only lock down one of them. I mean, look at 5. He's the only one that's locked down. Everyone else is fine, and we're just now swapping in backline. This is going to do massive damage. Oh, it did? Wait, that's Anguish Field, though. Oh, my gosh. And they got a bonus field and bonus Unison. Oh, my gosh. They just killed 4 right off the bat. Now, I know that we win, obviously, but, like, holy smokes. We are in a really, really bad position. We have Anguish Field, which means that we can't uni. We need to actually uni twice in order to even have a field, and they're absolutely locked in. They are going to make this as hard as possible, and these buffs on a lot of guilds, oh my gosh, Shiro dies. They were not fully buffed. Shiro dies. That is the disadvantage of running frontline with lots of damage. Shiro dies right there, and that is massive. Look at their damage. Look at their damage. They didn't have their backline in, and they're not going to be able to even come close. Look at that, 70%. Barrier popped. Oh shit, they're actually getting really close. They're gonna pop the 30%. They're absolutely gonna pop the 30%. So we cannot lose this. Their damage slows down dramatically. I mean, look, they're not even attacking anymore. Sidwings swapped in DK, which was a huge mistake, and then I swapped in Goki, which was also a huge mistake. And Sidwings barely gets uni right here. He was barely uni. And we just counter. Look at that. They don't even throw 5. Why do they not throw 5? I think it's because they were last second swapping somebody. Yes, look at 5. Look at 5. He's swapping. Wait, no, because he had the barrier. No. Who did not uni? I'm not sure who didn't uni. But this absolutely kills. There's just way too much damage. Now the question is, can we one-shot? Keep in mind that the higher your gear score when you're on your guild battle set, the tankier your crystal becomes. They are Chinese mega whales, so there's a chance that we don't one-shot here. Oh, look at that damage. Pop the 70%. We no longer have a field. This is gonna be close. The halfway mark. We are halfway done with our HP. If we get time sliced here. Oh, no. There's no way. 10 seconds left. And we're still attacking. Yeah, we're still going strong. Yeah, there's no way. GG. Wow, that first... See, that's the disadvantage of running a full damage ninja in the front line. Because when they throw uni, they have a chance to kill. So let's go. Hall of Fame. Look at that. K, Shiro, Sidwings, Christian, DK, Pirate, Jenna, Rev, Goki, and me, Sleepy Sheep. I want to say thank you to my guild. You guys are awesome. And probably be winning another Guild Grand Tournament soon, right?